Hi friends, it's RB Kelly. Welcome to the Communication Club. Today we're giving you a verbal technique that you can use to deal with angry people, to help change someone's minds, to handle objections. It's basically something that helps people bring whatever it is they're secretly thinking and feeling out into the open. Because once it's out in the open, then you can address it, then you can fix it, then you can solve it, then you can get them back on your side. So this technique is called a label. Specifically, it's an emotional label. And how it works is you begin a sentence by saying, it sounds like, it seems like, or it looks like. So you'll start with one of those, and then you'll say what you think they are feeling and why you think they're feeling it. So for example, you could say, if you were to walk into a store and the employees looked busy, looked frustrated, or were dealing with an angry customer, then when you approach them, you would say, it looks like it's been a crazy day. It looks like you're stressed. It looks like it's been a long shift for you. Either of those, any of those, are all emotional labels that you use to let people know you see them, you understand them, you notice them. And that's really what people crave in all their communication. We want to be understood, we want to be seen, we want to be accepted. Now this label, it's not a one and done technique. It's not like, oh, sticker, here's your label, you're good. It's more of a long game. It's something that you have to add on straws till they break the camel's back. So the more frustrated or the stronger the emotion someone is feeling, the more labels you have to use to bring it out. So for example, I had an experiment where my husband came home, he'd had a frustrating day, and then he came home to find I'd stolen his parking spot, I'd forgotten to make dinner even though I said I would, and I'd been so busy with my business, I hadn't cleaned anything all day. So he came home, he was expecting to come home to find this oasis, this like peaceful, and that's not at all what he found. So he got frustrated. And I had only just recently learned this verbal negotiation tactic. And so I thought, oh, whatever, I'll give it a try, see how it works. And so I started labeling him. And notice, when you label someone, you don't twist it so it sounds like they're a bad person. That is not what you do. You don't twist it so it sounds like they're in the wrong. That will start a fight, not finish it. So instead of saying, you're frustrated because you wanted me to clean the house because you're a sexist pig, which would be a bad thing to say, right? That would be not only rude, not only unjust, but actually that would incite a fight instead of solving it. I said, it sounds like you had a really nasty day at work and you wanted to come home to find some peace, and that you got the exact opposite, and that was really frustrating. And so that was one straw, and the camel's still walking, still frustrated. So I put on another straw. It sounds like you're not getting appreciated at work, and when you came home today, you felt like I didn't appreciate you either. There's another straw. And I just threw out these labels. It seems like you're not getting la 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 label. It sounds like you're not la 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 la. It seems like you're feeling la 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 la. And I just added these little labels, and then bam, camel breaks down, takes a rest. And so what my husband ended up doing, instead of going from this like angry face, frustrated movements, he relaxed, and the fight was over. And it had only taken us like 5 minutes. And I was like, mind blown, this actually works. So that is called an emotional label, where you label, it seems like, it sounds like, it looks like, someone's emotion. You're feeling angry, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling hesitance. And if you want to make it extra strong, you even add because I haven't explained this properly, because I haven't lived up to my end of the deal, because this doesn't make sense. Any of those. So for example, if you're using this in sales, this is a great way to draw out someone's secret buyer objection so they can explain it so you can fix it. Because if someone doesn't buy because they think your product doesn't work, that is a different problem from someone who doesn't buy because they don't think they can afford you. Those are two different problems. And you can't solve a problem when you don't know which problem it is. So, for example, you are explaining your product and someone is like hemming and hawing, and you're getting the feeling they're just not into this. You would say, it sounds like you're a little hesitant to move forward. It seems like you feel this isn't a good fit for you. It looks like you're not quite ready to invest. Any of those are labels that open the door for the other person to be like, yeah, it's just not a good time for me. Or to say, I'm not really sure about this feature, you know? Or they can be like, no, this is the product for me. I'm ready. And so you label someone, and by starting with it sounds like, it seems like, it looks like, if you label them wrong, you give them a chance to come back and be like, no, that's not what it is. And instead of them being like, you're wrong, you can reflect that back at them by saying, I didn't say that what it was. I just said that's what it sounds like. So your homework is to look at the people around you, notice what they're feeling, and label it. Hi Brenda, looks like you had a fabulous weekend. Hi John, looks like you're excited to get started today. Hi Mom, it sounds like you're happy to hear from me. Anything like that. Notice the emotion, label it. Practice, practice, practice. See you next week.